EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And up to about the 26-yard line. Just across the 25. 26-yard line. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
These receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Over. Now it's Rodgers. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down. Back north.
Here's Rodgers. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
258. Hey, 88.
Throwing now is Rodgers. That is caught. Touchdown. Calvin Austin, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw, Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Liggett. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
Young to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Brooks, 46 yards. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Go to 50.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the draw, Gainwell. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 7-7, our score after one. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Now they'll change things up.
Now Rodgers. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
319, back north.
To throw is Rodgers. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run behind center with Gainwell.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
A great stop by D.J. Wadham to back the offense up on that play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
319, 88, back north.
Throwing is Rodgers.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
58.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted.
And the Panthers will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Brooks
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead. 7.
14. Steelers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Inside.
Rodgers going to throw. It's brought in by Wilson. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Going right back to Wilson. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the 7-yard
From the gun, here's a run by Gainwell. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 8 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the 2nd half.
Jump out! Hey, 88, 88. Screen it down.
And that is caught for the 2 points.
And makes the score Steelers 15. Panthers.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27.
Now here's Young. That one complete to Ligon. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
Opposite. Green. Here we go. Set.
First and 10 at the 31.
Young going to give to Brooks.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Switch. Yellow. Set. Ready. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number one. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a first.
Let's go now. Ready.
A handoff running left, Brooks.
Past the 20. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Jonathan Brooks.
41 yards.
And the Panthers have retaken a third quarter lead. Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Ready.
And Young's going to throw for this.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And out of bounds finally, but not before getting it way across the 50 inside the 25.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Straight ahead, it's Gainwell.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, 88, 58. Hey, take 26.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Jump out! Back going.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Rodgers pass intercepted. It's a turnover on down.
Blue check. Come on, cut.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Wow, 185 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another first and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll run right here with Brooks.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Cut, cut.
On play action, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Set, cut. Set, cut.
Looking to throw, Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
Let's go now. Black force, smash, red. Ready?
Now Young throwing on fourth down. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first.
Down. Set.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2nd and 9.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Brooks running left.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Brooks.
An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. To Sean Wharton. Collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Rodgers wants to change the look. 2nd and 13. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now they'll audible to something else.
26.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And he will bring this one back.
I've been dealing, feeling, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, feeling, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, feeling, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Chase McLaughlin, set to get it started. We are underway in Uptown. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa. And it is scooped up, and they're going to take it the other way. What a turn of events to start this one. It's a fumble return for touchdown. Greg, you could not ask for a worse scenario to get a ball game going.
Yeah, and the coach told us all week, Mike, we had a chance to talk to him how important it was to get his offense on the field early, establish a little rhythm, get into their opening script. His offense doesn't even get a chance now to take the field. That's just a huge mistake by this return unit. We'll see if it comes back to bite him the rest of the day.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll take it for 4 yards. Thomas King.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
Now Young. He finds the big tight end, Trumbull. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. It's a Carolina first down. Here's Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Open man, Teteroa McMillan. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15, halfway there, as he's down at the 15.
Strike. Here we go. Here we go. Block 40. Hut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Back to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7.
Like 60.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. In trouble. And down he goes.
Strike. Watch out now.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Slide through. Set cut.
Back to throw. Young. That's taken in. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line. So it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
Ready. Come on. Set.
Brooks will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack. And it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return is Sean Tucker. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Hey, alert! Chris Godwin. A gain of 12. And Buccaneer 1st down.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. On to the 2nd Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 30, 180! Stop!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Alert!
Second down throw from Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Run. 180! What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's Otten, open downfield. And he'll take this one in. Cade Otten. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the set. 52 blaster. Set hut.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Down. Set.
Here's Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. There's a 3rd down and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Set. Cut.
Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense...
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
This will be returned from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
1st and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
Ready up. Switch. Yellow. Ready. Ready.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
The throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the 33-yard line.
Pistol, pistol, pistol.
They run the argument. It's Bucky Irving. He'll push forward for about a yard. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Regular. Cut.
Right back to Irving. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Run. What's up?
Now Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. It's a gain of 6.
Baker going to give it to Irving. He'll get about 2. J.C. Horn coming in from his quarterback spot to make the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. Now Mayfield on the run to the right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Took down Buccaneers. They always say, Greg, that's a dangerous throw to make, but they executed for the touchdown.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where it's like, no, yes, right? The ball comes out of his hand, and everybody on the sidelines holding their breath. That is the cardinal rule. Never throw the ball back across the middle of the field, but sometimes you get away with it. In this case, results in a touchdown.
He'll take it in at the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Down. 45. White.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Take the snap and go down to a knee. So we're at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Real. Set. Kings.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
To throw is Mayfield. Out right, it's made. That's Ibuka. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Mayfield. Out to his right. The second down throw is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Up, 180.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. To the goal line and in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers will extend this third quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now at the score. He'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock.
Ready. 33, yellow. Set.
On first down is Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Set. Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Now Young. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Panther first down.
Shot. Let's go. 10 black. Set.
Here's Young to throw. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Young to throw on first down. A short one there, caught by Tremble. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9.
At their 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
Yaya Diaby on the stop. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run with Brooks. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion.
The Panthers will line up for the
He'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Panthers 15. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. To return is Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action with Young. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Striker, 3. Here we go. Ready.
On play action, Young. He's going to try it here again. And penalty flags come in as it lines up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Yellow. Ready?
Back to throw. Young. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Set. Ready. Set.
Here's Young. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
10 yards to go.
Ready. Ready. Set.
To throw is Young. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the Panthers. First down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
First down. First and 10 at
Let's
the 25-yard line.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
To throw is Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Panthers, first down.
Come on, set.
First
Ready.
and 10.
Here's Young. And he's close to the goal line. Took the big shot at the end. But he indeed will have them set up for first and goal.
Panthers, first down.
Switch. Yellow.
First and goal at the
Down.
1-yard line.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Hut, hut.
Now Young. He's got his big tight end, Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That one backed away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The drive for 2 does not work. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. This one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And the Panthers are going to have it just past their 25.
Ready, let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he gets that downfield to Tremble, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Striker, 3-3.
46-yard line.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. It's 2nd down.
Set, ready, set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Open man downfield, that's Godwin. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. That one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22.
Well, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and now everyone just needs to take a deep breath. Settle in, get a couple 1st downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we've got to maintain possession of the ball on offense and go get some points.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the
Here we go.
23-yard line.
10 black. Set.
Now Young. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10.
They'll run it right here with Brooks. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.